When I took this project on, I had 5 criteria that I felt necessary for a successful product. First, it had to be secure. We had to allow for multiple users at different times during the day with easy access. It had to be portable and waterproof. I wanted it low tech, so we're not relying upon internet, Wi-Fi, access to your home. And one of the most important things was it had to be cheap to manufacture, very, very low cost. After 8 months and over 100 designs, I came up with the Thorn. So this is Thorn. This is a working prototype to show my concept and how it works. The trap itself will work with any orientation or of receptacle. This particular design, I designed it to work with a 12 by 12 box and has a cubic capacity of 10 feet. So let's look at the specifics of this design. First and foremost, you have a 100% plastic container. So you can't beat it with a hammer, you can't get into it with a utility knife, and even if you stomp it with your foot, it bends. It's like breaking into a willow tree. So you have a waterproof cover. Once that's removed, that exposes the trap. You would put in your parcels, replace the cover, everything is waterproof. It sits on a secure base. The base itself is chained to a tree, to a post, to a railing, to a secure stake you put in the ground. It doesn't really matter. That's what is secure. The locking mechanism itself, the only thing that's needed to be provided by the homeowner is you have a lock. Once you remove your lock, the rear of the unit opens up. You can retrieve your packages. Close it back up, secure it, and it's ready to go again. So the problem with all these thefts is that it's just too easy. People are running up to the doorstep, grabbing the package, and they're gone in 10 seconds or less. And they don't care if they're getting videoed or not, or if the neighbor sees them, they're gone. So I had 2 inspirations behind this project, was a bicycle lock and a lobster trap. The bicycle lock will secure your bike. Yes, if a thief is willing to show up with tools, it's almost impossible to protect your property. But we're not looking at a thief, we're looking at an opportunist. So if I could slow down that opportunist for at least 3 minutes, they're not going to go for the package. They'll go for the easy one. So that is what we decided with the bike lock, is that it's a simple, it's easy, and it works. It slows that person down. Now let's look at the lobster end of it, the lobster trap. So the lobster trap, as you know, is a one-way trap. You can stick the package in very easily, slides in, but it can't be retrieved. We have 34 rods and 572 plastic thorns, which will prevent you from retrieving that package. The rods itself prevent a box from coming out. The plastic thorns prevent you from reaching in, grabbing out. Yes, you can get your hands out. Yes, if you were willing to spend 10 or 15 minutes, you might be able to break into this and retrieve something. But again, they're not going to do that. You can secure documents, you can secure packages, you can have multiple couriers use this at any time of the day, and once it's in there, it's secured. The only way that it gets out is the homeowner removes their own personal lock from the back, and all your packages and property is retrieved safely. So one of my criteria was the cost of manufacturing. Everything on this, again, is 100% plastic. This is essentially a garbage can with a one-way trap loaded on it. You can buy a garbage can for $5 or less. So when you look at the cost of manufacturing, to put out 100 million units of these things is pretty inexpensive. So even if they have all replaceable parts, it's all plastic. So if your Thorn gets busted, if somebody does try to break into it, it's very inexpensive to replace. So your average homeowner isn't willing to spend, they're reluctant to spend $700-800 for a system to protect a $100 package. So many packages just go unreported, and the next ones are left unsecured too. It's people are just taking their chances and they're hoping. With Thorn, you don't have to. You have a very inexpensive, secure device. So I'm looking for an investor that's going to help me take this to the masses. I need help with production and manufacturing and marketing. I am too busy. I'm working on my previous invention with 2 companies based around that, and I just don't have the time to manufacture and take this beyond any point which I've done right now. So I need help and a partner to bring this through. I see possibly Amazon purchasing this and giving it away to all their Prime members. I mean, we are looking at $5 an item. So I see a great opportunity for logos to be put on the side, for promotion. You could have your logo on every front step of every house in North America. So if you're interested, I'd love to hear from you. All my contact info is at the end of this video. Thank you.